Raider Nation, what is the deal, man? Once again, it's your guy Panama Fargo, and I'm back to y'all live with another episode of the Raider Rundown. And today, man, we're gonna be going over why I think the Raiders have not made a move on the head coach and the GM just yet. I'm gonna give you just a little tidbits of information, and we're gonna go over why I think they haven't made the move just yet. Ain't nothing to panic about, really. But without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get this intro started. Let's get the show cracking.
Young guy, I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Once again, you back for another episode of the Raider Rundown. Make sure you guys hit that like and hit the subscribe button. And please tap on that little notification bell so you get updated whenever I drop episodes and give you updates like this right here. But like I was saying, man, so today I'm going to go over why I think the Raiders have not named the head coach and GM just yet, right? Okay, and stay with me now because we're going to talk. So, right, we've got a lot of tidbits of information as, you know, the days have went on. Now, I did give some wild prediction that the Raiders were going to hire the head coach and GM by Monday, Tuesday. It's Wednesday. So obviously that shit was wrong, right? But what I will say is we've gotten a lot of traction over those 2 days and over the weekend that makes us lean more towards the guy that everybody or majority of us wants in Antonio Pierce, right? And so now that moves along, okay? But somehow, some way, they still have not, they still haven't finished. They haven't finished the job yet. Now, we've gotten indications that they have, came out and said that we are the head coach, we are the GM. There are moves being made along the roster. So obviously, if there are moves being made on the roster, guys being signed, guys being waived, obviously there's a GM making those moves. So, okay, Champ Kelly. And there's no coincidence that after that picture on the Martin Luther King Day, okay, where everybody held up the X, you can see after that, I believe that's when the moves started to be done. Okay, after that picture, that's when the moves started to be done. And you know what I like to say on this episode, or not on this episode, but on this channel, right? Where there's smoke, there's fire. And we got to connect them dots. So it's funny enough that, okay, you see them put that picture up and now moves are being made all of a sudden. Wasn't more moves being made before when all these candidates are getting interviewed? Interesting, right? Okay, so then we see Antonio Pierce. He hops off the plane with the interview with the Tennessee Titans, from an interview with the Tennessee Titans, and hops off the plane, goes to the parade in Raiders gear. Interesting enough. Be funny enough, right? Like, why would you do that if you're trying to get another job? Doesn't make sense to me. But hey, that's just me. So we're connecting the dots. So all this is to say, why haven't they named anybody yet? Kind of weird. Oh, wait. One more little tidbit thing of information for y'all, so y'all know what's going on. It has also been reported today that Champ Kelly has been involved in sitting in all of the head coaching interviews. All right. So say what you want, right? Take that information as you will. But once again, Champ Kelly has sat in on most of the head coaching interviews. Now, if that was a guy, now this is just me, if that was a guy that you weren't going to hire as your actual GM, it'd be pretty stupid to have him in the meetings with these head coaches that you're interviewing to be the head coach of this team, correct? Like, I'm not tripping for saying that. I don't think I am. It's pretty dumb. So that's a big telltale sign there to me, all right, that Champ Kelly is somewhat responsible already for the building of the team if he's in the interview process with the head coaches. To me, like I said, if he's not going to be your guy, it'd be pretty stupid to have him in the meetings, right? Just doesn't make sense. So with all that information that we have and we have gained, why do I think they haven't made a move? Now, shout out to Turf. He made a great point, okay? All ball clubs must wait until the 22nd to interview the teams that were in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, or the teams that are in this divisional round. One of the two, right? They had to wait till the 22nd until, something like that can be done, until the head coaches that are in the playoffs can now meet with these teams in person, I believe. So I don't know if that's something that's holding it up, honestly, and I don't know if that's something they're waiting on, because they have fulfilled the Rooney Rule, right? They have fulfilled the Rooney Rule, but are they waiting on head coaches that are in the playoffs to go ahead and interview them and see what that's like? And at the same time, right, they want to announce Champ and AP at the same time. That's the next thing I think that's going on as well, right? So, one, they might be waiting for coaches that are in the playoffs because you had to wait till the 22nd to do that. And two, right, they're waiting to announce it at the same time, to me. I believe so. So is that something that they're doing? That's just my belief right now. This is nothing that I've heard or anything like that. This is just something that I believe right now. Now, trust me, when the kid gets sources, I'm going to give y'all the real information. But as of right now, we're going with the Gus feelings, right? So this is where we at, 100% opinion-based, right? But y'all let me know down below, how do y'all feel about them not hiring Champ and AP just yet? Now, for me, I'm getting restless. I want it to happen. Why? Because even on this channel, I'm ready for the team to start taking shape. You feel me? Like, I'm more anxious about the offensive coordinator search than I am about this right here, than I should be about this. You feel me? So that's really where I'm at right now. So at the end of the day, I'm ready for them to be announced. Once they are, we're going to start, even on this channel, it's time to start looking towards the future, right? We talking mock drafts. We talking looking at free agency. We talking just all type of things that we can do, all type of avenues the Raiders can take to get better, right? So we're going to be looking at some players, all right, that's coming up in free agency that I think the Raiders could target, right? Players on our team that probably got to go, or I would definitely look to upgrade if I could, and we're going to make some tough choices. But regardless of it, it is all going to start taking shape once we get them two things into place. So y'all let me know down below, once again, how do y'all feel about them not hiring Champ and AP just yet? Right? Like I said, real quick video, just going to get my 2 cents on it. But y'all let me know down below. Once again, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I keep it authentic from the clouds to the ground on the Raider Rundown.
I need a bad bitch with an accent, serving in peace, still taxing. Just got tapped for the young cash app, moonwalking like a young Mike Jackson. Yeah, shots to the head, ride clean and still fuck feds. Realest nigga and it's on my kids, so who the fuck gon' wanna test me, bitch?